Good morning, I'm Lacey Shippey on the Rural Radio Network, and it's time to take a look at our midday livestock trade with livestock market analyst Kyle Bumsted. And Kyle, we are seeing a pretty good day shape up here in the cattle industry. Tell me what you're seeing in trade.
Well, that's right. We got the board up here, 477.5 in these January feeders. Our high's been 345.25. We're sitting at 340, 315. So a couple dollars off our highs, obviously, but we're also a couple dollars off our lows. Our low is 341, scored right there on the open, an open price low here. Now, we did potentially leave an island bottom here on these feeders as far as the chart formation. That would be pretty bullish if that thing does come to fruition here. So a lot of day left, a lot of week left, a lot of year left here, even in the last couple of weeks here. But this is obviously led higher by the higher cash. That feeder index is going to be up about $1.44 here on 345.47, with the daily number going in at 354.24 on 5,910 head. Daily average price yesterday was $6.87 higher than last week, and the average weight was about 4 pounds heavier, 773 pounds. The largest contributor to the index yesterday was looked to be El Reno there at 340, which is 8 higher than last week, and then Bassett averaged 393. So really good sale out there, and Bassett really pulled this thing up here off the mat. But I do want to caution folks here, we are getting up into some technical areas of overhead resistance around this 345 to 350 area. I said 345 would be a good area. We tagged that here this morning. We are starting to see some folks lift some of that speculative length that they've had in this complex. But we are seeing a little bit of commercial buying as well. January gaining on the March gaining on the April, and April gaining on the May. Live cattle side of things here, it's kind of similar, but a similar story. I know what I said. We are seeing 355 dressed bids and offers out there, and that's kind of what the dress trade's shaping up to be.
Thank you, Kyle. That is livestock market analyst Kyle Bumsted with a look at your midday livestock trade. You're listening to the Rural Radio Network.
Gingrich Structures builds agricultural, commercial, and residential post-frame buildings to meet your needs. Built with superior craftsmanship and attention to every detail. Right now, end-of-year holiday specials are available. Connect with your local Gingrich Pro to plan your custom post-frame project and create a design with a special price built for you. Your Gingrich Pro will guide you every step of the way. Visit GingrichStructures.com to connect with your local Gingrich Pro and ask about the industry's only 5-year workmanship warranty. That's GingerICHStructures.com.
Did you know you can leverage crop insurance to benefit your bottom line? Farm Credit Services of America can help. Choosing the right coverage for your goals can help maximize margins, strengthen your marketing strategy, and build a more resilient operation overall. As you plan for the season ahead, focus on more than just managing risk. Call 1-800-884-FARM to speak with one of our dedicated crop insurance officers. This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Welcome back to the Rural Radio Network for a check of your markets. Grain futures are still mixed here mid-morning. Corn futures are continuing to hold steady to slightly firmer here today without much news making a splash in commodity trade just yet. South American weather is still looking favorable for their very large crop on the way. There was a flash sale of 7.3 million bushels of corn sold to unknown destinations this morning. And soybeans are still seeing some two-sided trade. Early this morning, China bought another 9.7 million bushels of U.S. beans. Another 8.3 million bushels was sold to unknown destinations. U.S. beans continue to be offered at a premium to Brazilian soy for January, with that spread widening dramatically into April. And wheat futures are mixed with the weight of what seems to be a constantly growing global supply. And cattle futures are higher with support from a very strong cash market so far this week. March corn is up a quarter at 444.5. May up a half at 452.25. January soybeans are down 1.25 at 10.90. March down 2 at 10.99. March Chicago wheat is up a quarter at 529.75. May down a half at 537.25. March Kansas City wheat down 4 at 519.25. May down 3 at 532. January soybean meal up 80 cents at 302. January soybean oil down 44 at 50.65. February live cattle are up 260 at 231.12. April up 227 at 230.65. January feeders are up 490 at 343.27. March up 467 at 337.50. February lean hogs are up $1.92 at 84.35. April up 202 at 89.40. And class 3 milk for January is down a nickel at 15.40. That's a look at your markets. You're listening to the Rural Radio Network.